What is going on, guys? It's Edwin Berggren, your host here again. This episode is episode 3 and it's called Remarketing, the difference between online failure and online success. So the biggest mistake I see people do today in online marketing, especially for remodeling contractors, is that they do not have some remarketing going on. So first of all, I will start this episode by explaining why you should remarket, and then I will go over to how you should do it correctly. Okay, so what I see happening is that local remodelers, they pay for the traffic to their website. So they pay for Google to send them traffic, they pay for Facebook to send them traffic, they pay trade magazines, they pay newspaper to show their ads, so they're basically in some way paying for the traffic. And the visitors that comes from all the different advertisements, they will visit your site and they want to read, they want to study and do their research before they make the final, before they pull the trigger and call you or fill out the form. So what's happening is that you are spending a whole lot of advertising money on getting visitors to your site. And the big problem is a select few of all the traffic will find your number, call you and make business with you. And you should know that there are actually a very big part of all the visitors that are actually very interested in your website and in your services today, but they are not ready to call your company. They are not ready to place the order, to pull the trigger yet. And what I've read is that actually studies show that if you are dealing with people that are looking for a high cost service, like a new roof, maybe a new kitchen, a new bathroom, you can split these customers into 3 different groups. The first group contains 50% of all visitors. 50% will never buy. 50% are marketers, it's the competition that's spying on you, it's salespeople, it's just tire kickers that never going to make business with you. The second group is the 3%. And the 3% contains the customers that buy immediately. They will go into your site, they will find your number, call you and say, hey man, I want to do business with you. And you make the deal then and there. 3% do business with you immediately. The third group is the remaining 47%. The remaining 47% will buy within 18 months. So you can say that these 47% are in a research phase. They have today a problem that they need to be fixed, but they are still looking for the right company to help them to solve the problem. And when they are on your site, they are looking for maybe some useful information, maybe to learn a little bit more about the subject, or maybe even a PDF file with some reports or with some other exciting information for them to read and learn. So this 47% is what most of the remodeling contractors lose. Here is where almost all the business leaves money on the table. Because in reality, maybe your prospect goes to your website, he reads a little bit and study you and look at your pictures and so on. And maybe he gets a call, maybe he has to go somewhere and he closed the browser, close your website and forget about you. Then you actually paid for his traffic and he canceled. He just shut down the browser without him contacting you. So it's like you just lost your money. So what if you could capture the name, number and email of all these people that are in the 47%? Would that put you in a much better position? Instead of getting 3% of the customers, you're now potentially getting 50% of the customers. And you can see why I say in the title that this is the difference between winning and losing, between having a successful campaign and having a very crappy campaign. So now to the big question, how do I actually capture these 47%? So what I suggest you do to solve this problem is to make a trade. You trade their email address for a free PDF report or maybe some value information for people in the research phase. It could be, for example, avoid these 5 remodeling mistakes when you want a new kitchen. Or maybe avoid costly bathroom remodeling mistakes, 5 things you should consider before buying. Now that would be some awesome information for your potential clients. So let's say that your client goes to your website and he wants to make sure that he's doing the right decision, and on your website he can download your PDF report where he can learn about the 5 most common mistakes that homeowners do before buying a remodeling service. So the only thing they have to do to get this report is to enter the email so you can send them the report. So now they go into your website, they give you the email, and you set up an automated email series that will send the customers an email every month for the next 18 months. So the email should obviously contain very helpful tips and tricks and articles and videos and so on that will feel as a help by those in the research phase. They will appreciate your tips, and you will start to build a very natural relationship. And this way you will build a closer relationship, of course, and the customer will naturally start to trust you. So when they are ready to make the purchase, they are not going to choose another random company. They are going to choose the one that stayed with them in these 18 months and the one that they have a good relationship with. That's like obvious. Of course they are going to choose the one that they know and feel a connection with and they trust, versus a complete stranger that they find online. So that's a huge advantage for you. And you can even remarket with Google and Facebook. It's like, they say that it's like tagging a shark. Like you put a tag on them when they visit your website, and now you can follow the shark in the sea. You can follow them when they go to Facebook and when they go to Google or Amazon or everywhere on the internet. You can follow them with your advertisement. So they say the key to advertisement is repetition. Repeat, and when the customer is ready, he will come to you because he saw your advertisement so many times. It feels natural to choose you. So 3 strategies to use remarketing is the first one, to have a lead capture on your website. You provide the customer with a free report, free PDF or of some kind. Option number 2 is to use Google remarketing, because Google has so many partners. So when the customer is surfing on Google or any of Google's partner sites, they will see your advertisement. And option number 3 is to remarket with Facebook. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So please go over this over and over again. And the most important part is, please implement these strategies. Just try them for 1 month and see how your business is changing forever. And yeah, guys, I will catch you in the next episode. So take care and have an awesome day.